Julian shooting at a 1-2-10. Oh, and he makes it. So he is at 169. Strike here for 179. And Charles, oh, tripping out that 10 pin. Take a look at that. Right there, sending that messenger across, getting it. On a strike, and he's a little bit outside, leaving a 2-4-5. So Charles on the long, and oh, that's how you want to finish your semifinals right there. Wow, leaving the 8-10 in the pocket. Right, Alyssa popped up from that one, didn't like it. She leaves her 4-5 split. In her foundation frame. But she shoots this like she did the 2-4-5. She will make it. And she does. Right there. Got to split the 4-5 with the ball. They go flying out to the side. All right, Charles, oh, tripping out the 8-pin and back there. Or the 9-pin. With a 3-6-9, there you go. That's way outside. Pick this up for 189. Crossing over for strike. Hit. Buzz. Seven pin out there. and she's got 30 pins to make up. And that looks long and washout. Carlin gets it. Good shot. And he gets that. And we've got Jace on 34.
It's time to start.
These kids are going to answer the call.
All right, everybody, we are back for the finals. Step ladder, the best of the best. Youth bowling team tournament. Trio teams. Each team has a U12, U15, and a U18 bowler. So we've got number 4 bowling number 5. Close match. So the qualifying was repping Wichita with Parkins, Emerson, and Sue. And they had 1759. And the Dallas Strikers, 2/3 Dallas Strikers, with Mason, McDonough, and Roberts. Roberts isn't from Dallas. And they tied at 1759 for the last spot, so it doesn't get any closer than that. The bowlers are taking practice here on this new pair, 11 and 12. So they're getting 2 balls on each lane for practice, and then they will start competition. It's going to be 2 games of Baker and 1 game and 1 regular game like they did in qualifying, where each person bowls 1 game. All right, so Savannah in practice. Looks like she's dialed in on the left lane. And Riley Emerson on 11. Looks like she's dialed in on the left lane as well. Roman on 11. And he looks dialed in. Brady on 12. Leaving a 4-pin. All right, so there's Brady's 2 shots on the right. So again, 2 Baker games and then 1 regular game.
All right, we're going to get it all started. Rolling. After this first Baker game, they will switch lanes, and then they'll go into the traditional. Let's hear it. Parents, make some noise.
All right, so Baker game on 1 lane, switch, Baker game on another lane, and Savannah comes in high, 3-6-10. There's no re-oil, so they are on the burn. And we saw lots of high shots, lots of splits through qualifying. And Brady just a touch high, leaving the 10-pin. Savannah picking up her 3-6-10. All right. And Riley, ball rolling out just a little bit. And Brady picks up his 10-pin. All right, they're going to have to do a little score adjustment. They've got it alternating lanes, I think. All right, so again, we got team number 4, team number 5 leading qualifying. We'll see in the final match, Team Bowling Buddies, Alex Westring, Keegan Alexander, and Eric Jones. Number 2 seed, the Janitors, Weigel, Morris, and Taylor. 3rd place in qualifying, Team Storm, Emerson, Duty, and Bryant. All right, so Riley picked up her spare. All right, Trevor comes in high, 3-6-10. And Joseph finding the pocket. Saw a lot of that in qualifying. So Trevor shooting at the 3-6-10, and he picks it up. Little intensity. And Savannah didn't like it off her hand, 3-10s. All right, so Roman on 11, 3rd frame. And trips out the 4. And Savannah gets the 3, not the 6. Puts them at 65 after 4. All right, Brady comes in high. 6, 9, 10. And Riley comes in high, but leaves a 7. Brady shooting at the spare, picks it up. The spare in the 4th.
Good question. We're going to do some commentating as we're going through these.
Gives them a 12-pin lead.
Count will come into play during the traditional game only, not during the Baker. So, just so everybody knows.
All right, so Trevor, 5th frame, needs some hold in the middle. Gets it to cross over, leaves the 9-pin. Joseph, 6th frame, struck last time he was up. That's a good shot. Messenger and everything. All right, so 2 strikes on the board for Joseph.
Live stream, you can go to the Southwest Gold Tour Facebook page, go to the link. Brian's got that up on live stream on YouTube.
All right, it's Trevor with the 9-pin. And gets it a little outside. And sends it into the gutter. So strike here from Roman will keep Dallas team in the lead. No, trips out the 10. Roman leaves an 8-pin. And Savannah, ring 10.
Savannah.
All right, so Roman picks up his spare. And Savannah gets it outside. Into the gutter. All right, so Brady hunting for the pocket. And still 6, 7, 10. And Riley light. All right, Brady can't bounce it out, so leaves the 7-pin. And Riley leaves the 9-pin.
Handicap in that traditional game.
All right, so they've had,
Who moves forward?
9, 18 games bowled on this pair. There's no re-oil. And they were hooking this morning, and they are still hooking. All right, Joseph would strike in the 9th. Keeping the team alive. All right, Trevor picking up the clutch. 3, 6, 9, 10. Savannah getting the 9-pin out this time. All right, so Roman can set him up with a strike in the foundation frame. 9th frame. Looks good. Oh, that's perfect. Savannah looks like pulls it. It's going to need some help. Doesn't get it with a 6-9. All right, so Brady's still trying to find the pocket. That looks better. And it is. All right. Brady got the first one in the 10th. Savannah gets her fill shot, 159. Dallas already at 161. Just looking to build a cushion. Brady knocking out the Greek church. Really looks like he came around it a bunch on that one.
I can see Brady sliding that over.
And Brady just going for count. All right, so getting 2. All right, so Dallas finishes 175, 159.
They can change their order for the baker. Yep.
All right, so Roman strike in the first. So as they changed lanes, again, they got some practice. But again, they just bowled a game on there, so it's going to be a little different. All right. Joseph picking up the single pin. It's Trevor, 8 years old, getting it out into the friction. Reads a little much. Gives the 139. Riley inside on it. Needs some help. And that 7-pin not going. And Trevor with the 139. Oh, just hooks away from the 9-pin. And Riley picking that spare. So 9 spare, 9 spare. And Brady looking for the pocket and finding it. Savannah, 2 pins, a little light. So Savannah looking for the third 9 spare. All right, Trevor hooking the lane, getting the 9-pin out on the crossover. Riley comes in high, gets, look like the 10 out, leaving the 4-7. All right, Riley picked it up. All right, Brady with a little double dribble. Oh, and gets it. Big, big shot. 4 in a row. All right, Savannah with the light mixer. staying alive with the clean game through 6. Yeah, looks like both teams finding a little comfort zone after that last game. All right, Roman, lights. All right, breaks up the bucket with a 2-4. All right, Joseph can put some pressure on. That looks pretty good. Yeah, trips out the 7 like it's no big deal.
Just have that Michael Jordan look for a second.
All right, Roman picks it up. So Riley on the left lane. That looks good. Oh, another 7-pin. Trevor getting it right. And trips out the 10-pin, leaving just the 7. Riley a little inside on her 7-pin. So max 215 for Wichita. And Savannah getting it down the lane. 245.
We do have 2 more places beyond the top 5 that got scholarship money.
So again, first place team, $3,000. All right, Trevor picking it up. Savannah picking up the spare. All right, Brady stepping up in the 9th. Foundation frame can shut the door. All right, red a little early on him. 6-pin. You don't want to give Joseph any room. He was striking. Oh, gets the 8 out late. Leaves a 10-pin. All right, Brady gets the spare. Spare in the foundation frame. All right, Joseph can keep it close with this spare. Roman's going to let Joseph finish the spare attempt. And that is inside. Won't make it. All right, so 183 for Wichita. And Roman clobbers the pocket, putting them at 204. And the 16-pin lead coming into this second game. All right, need some push. All right, got it. Light. So 214. So they'll be in the 220s. This last game, though, is going to be critical. Everyone bowls one game. So there are big jumps to be made. Roman can only add to the lead. And Roman all over the pocket, 224.
Line it up. Doing nice. Match is still close. It's anybody's match. All right, Zach is going to shut it down. Open him up for traditional or however he needs to do that. And we'll need to go cross lane on that, Zach. Thank you, sir.
All right, so 399 to 342.
You want him to clear the scores first?
It'd be 57 difference. And the handicap for Wichita, let's take a look. Handicap for Wichita is 64. I'm going to need a pencil.
We're cross lane now. Thank you, sir.
The handicap for Dallas, 76. All right, so extra 12 pins for Dallas. All right, so the scores at the bottom, the totals won't be correct. For total points, at least. All right, so Joseph picks up his 10 pin. All right, Brady picks up his 10 pin. Riley on 11. Looks pretty good. Just a little high. 6 pin won't go. Riley leaves a 6-10. Right, Roman all over the pocket at the end of last game. And still all over it. All right, so Riley picks up the spare, so they're 8 spare. And for this, they will alternate lanes. And Savannah, wow, ring 10. That looked pretty good. All right, Joseph comes in high, gets the 4 to go. Leaving just the 10 pin. Savannah picks up her 10 pin, so she stays clean. All right, so 12A is going to be Wichita. 11 will be Dallas. Joseph gets his 10 pin. All right, Trevor getting it out to the right and crosses over. 10 pin won't go. 6-10. All right, Riley gets her 10 pin out but leaves 2-4-7. All right, so spares are going to be critical. All right, Riley picks up her spare as her team stays clean. All right, it's going to need some push. Okay, he gets it. right, Savannah on the right lane. Light. All right, 5'9", or 5'8". All right, Brady inside with this one. Oh, found some hold in the middle instead of playing the outside. Little middle hold on the left lane. That's good information for him to have. And Savannah picks up the spare. Right, so the game total at the bottom, that'll be correct. So 84-70. Roman still to go in the second frame. All right, a little crossover there for Roman. And Trevor falling off it a little bit and leaves a 10-pin. All right, Roman with the spare. All right, so the Wichita team needs to win by this game by 70 to win by 1. And that's how you get there. Riley, first strike of the game for Wichita. So Roman stepping up. For Dallas. And there you go. So spare strike in the third. Savannah with a 2-5. All right, Savannah picking up the spare. All right, so fourth frame. Joseph up on 12. Big backswing. Powerful shot. Crosses over 3-9. Trevor on the left lane. That's got a chance. Oh, it sure does. Pocket shot. That's Joseph, fourth frame. Shooting at the 3-9. That looks pretty good. Oh, deflects off the 3-pin. Missed the 9. All right, so Brady light mixer gets it out. All right, Riley That looks good. Oh, and she's got it. All right, so double for Riley. Like Wichita might be having a little Riley rally. So Roman on 11. Roman working on a strike. Likes it. Oh, all right. Comes in a little high. Gets the 10 out. 4-7. And Savannah answers back. Strike City. All right. That's a little outside. All right, so we're 205, 189. Riley's on a double. All right, and a 4-7 for Trevor. All right, Joseph looking to come back. It comes in a little high, 3, 6, 10. Trevor 4-7, hooking at it. And gets it. All right, Joseph 3, 6, 10. Be critical spare for him. He picks it up, no problem. All right, so Brady a little move inside, it looks like. Needs some push. Oh, the late 4-9. Slapping it out. All right, so Riley, strike here would be 3 in a row, and that's lights. 3, 5, 6. All right, so Roman looking to bounce back after the open. His 5th frame. And rings a 10-pin. All right, Riley stays clean through 5, making the spare. All right, Roman picks it up. All right, so Savannah working on a strike. Can make an inroad here with a strike, and she does. All right, so Wichita making a comeback in the match. Joseph looking to keep it going. Crosses over, gets the break, gets the 10-pin out. Right pocket, left pocket, it's a strike. Trevor playing the 1 board out there and gets the 10 out with another 4-7. Trevor getting it right a little soon. All right. All right, and Riley with a strike in the 6th. That's 2 in a row for Wichita. Yeah. Looks like Trevor had some doubts, but picked it up. All right, Savannah looking for 3 in a row, no question. All right, Brady looking for 3 in a row of his own. Oh, no question there either. All right, so Savannah and Brady going back and forth. That's Roman working on a spare. Needs some push. Gets it. Strike in the 6th. Again, Wichita has to win this game by 70. They were behind in the match. They're behind on handicap. Trevor getting it down the lane a little bit more, and that's how you do it. All right, Joseph looking good. Light mixer. He's been doing that all day. Double. All right, so Brady 4 in a row would make it awfully tough for Wichita. And, oh, pins everywhere, but not on the 10 pin. All right, Riley, high flush. 6 pin doesn't go. All right, Brady picks up the 10 pin. Definitely a lot of spare practice for everyone today. Riley getting just enough of that. All right, so Savannah looking for 4 in a row. It's going to be light. 2-5. All right, Roman 7th frame. It's a little outside, but outside and inside, back to the pocket for the double. That's the game close. And Savannah gets the 5 to open in the 7th. But for the first 2 games, Dallas, oh, Joseph, 3 in a row, clutch. So after the first 2 games, Dallas, with their handicap included, picked up 70 pins. And that looks, wow. All right, Riley in the pocket. All right, so 8th frame for Brady. That is way inside. All right, just a 3-6. All right, Savannah back in the pocket. So 3-6, not easy. Easy to chop. All right, so 3-6. All right, so Roman's going to go. Roman on a double. And Wichita with all strikes in the 8th. Again, keeping it tight in the game. Roman stretching it out. 3 in a row. So Dallas up by 8 in the game. Oh, Trevor with the no 7 pin for Trevor. That might be Alex's next book. All right, Joseph. Oh, stone 9. Wow, after 3 in a row. All right, Trevor, the 7 pin, gets it. So sets up his 9th frame with a mark. All right, Joseph making the 9 pin spare. pro. Brady inside on that one. All right, gets the crossover. And Riley 3, 9, 10. And, oh, just misses the 9-pin open in the 9th. All right, so Roman's on 3 in a row. And this would really make it tough for Wichita. A high flush, and that is going to all but do it. Savannah coming back with a strike. So Dallas up going into the 10th frame. And oh, almost the 6-pin. Joseph trying to get a little extra carry. And that needs to sit, does not. 3, 6, 10. All right, laser spare by Joseph. He's at 184. He can go 194. Trevor's, there we go, makes it. All right, so he's at 193. So he can be plus. Joseph lights, trips everything out. Trips the 2, trips the 7. Way to finish 194. Again, these are U12s. Joseph, Trevor. And Trevor's 8. Not sure how old Joseph is, but he's under 12. O'Reilly gets the 10 off the 4. All right, so Brady on 11. Came around, it's going to snap, and that's what it needed. Unnecessary messenger. All right, Riley with the spare. She'll get a fill shot. She'll be in the 190s. Brady got it outside a little bit. Gets the light hit. All right. Riley with the strike on the fill. For 192. Brady going for the spare. He gets it. So Brady stays clean with a 224. And Savannah, oh, trips it out. Gets the 3-pin out. All right, that's a little inside. Need some hold. 610. That's going to be light. And everything but the 5. All right, Roman makes the cover. And he's at 204. He can go 214. Savannah making the 5-pinner. She's buying drinks. All right, she's safe. 221. So it'll be 607 for Wichita. Dallas will be in the 230s. So Dallas will advance.
what's a shame, those U12 bowlers can't keep up with their counterparts, huh? It's tough bowling.
All right, so Dallas will advance and play. There.
Great job.
Emerson, Duty, and Bryant.
Averaging over 200, 607, 637 in that match. Raylan's doing the math. We know where it is already.
All right, so 637 for Dallas, scratch, by the way, and 607 for Wichita.
On down. Moving forward, 2/3, Dallas Strikers. 10:57, 9:74. How about that for the first match? This is going to be a grind. It's going to take a little bit longer than what I'd planned for and anticipated, but, you know, these kids are up for it, right? All right, our incoming team has 2 balls practice on each lane. He's going to get some pictures. Zach. We still got Zach up here. Gonna go back to the 2 fakers. Stay there. Stay there. Wichita. They take 5th place. Let's get them $480, $160 apiece in scholarship money. Oh, wait a minute. We've got trophies as well.
All right, so we got Team Storm on the right lane and Team Dallas on the left. Oh, the Stone 8. All right, be 2 games of Baker. Oh, the 5 goes. The 2 games of Baker and then 1 regular team game. Everyone bowls a game. And Riker pulls it. So Riker the U12 for Team Storm. And Jamie here on 12. 12, lefty, light, trips it. Does not trip it. Thought that 3-pin was going to go. All right, Trevor with the 4-6-7 split. All right, Jamie picks up the 3-pin. Trevor looking to get 2. All right, Brady 3rd frame. And I got a handful of that one. Oh, right in the pocket. Elijah Bryant on 12. He's the U18. Oh, wow. That 3-pin came off the wall instead of hitting the 10-pin. And Elijah leaves that 10-pin in the 4th. So he had a strike in the 1st. All right, so Roman looking for a little bit of a lead, steps out of it, needs some hold, gets it, and a little hold on that left lane in the middle if you need it. And Elijah 10-pin, little backup action at it, and no problem, beats it up. All right, Trevor's might need some push. Oh, trips out the 10. And Riker wraps a 10. All right, working on 3 in a row, 6 frame. That is inside. Is it going to hold? Okay. Did, actually held, went light. And wrapped a 10-pin. All right, so Riker picked up his 10-pin spare in the 5th. And Brady pulled that one, and just enough. He knows it. Got away with one. Skinny jeans. All right, Jamie lefty on the right lane trips out his version of the 4-9, the 3-8. All right, Roman looking to answer back with the strike and came in high 4-7. And the strike here would close the gap. And another 10-pin for Elijah. That one was light. All right. Trevor helping him out with the spare. All right, so Elijah shooting at the 10 pin and clobbers it. All right, Trevor, last shot, a strike. That one lights, 4 pin. And Riker, high flush, strike in the 8th. All right, so again, this is 3 games, 2 games of Baker, 1 regular team game, total pinfall. And I'll say right now that math is hard. All right, and Jamie playing a little more inside than most of the other lefties, but he gets it. Double in the 9th. Trevor gets that 4 pin out in the 8th. All right, that is inside. Is there a hold? Oh, tripping the 4-9. All right, so that line might be going away. Let's see him make a little adjustment off of that. All right, and a late 4-9 as well for Elijah for 3 in a row in the 10th. All right, so Roman needs this one. It's got a chance, and it does. So Dallas holding on to a slim lead for game 1. So Dallas will have 76 handicap added to the total score at the end. Right, Elijah with a 10 pin. Actually, no, that'd be for 3 games. I'll do the math, fix that in a second. Some push, gets it. All right, so Elijah looking for 205, and he gets it. All right, and Roman gets 9 for 221. All right, so it'll be a 12-pin difference of handicap, and that will be on the last game. All right, and Elijah with a 4-pin. Roman, first shot, second game, high. All right, got the 2 and the 4 out of there, left the 10. So again, this match number 2 in the step ladder. All right, Elijah with the spare. All right, Roman with the spare. So the totals at the bottom will be correct. And Riker, flat 10. They'll be correct until they go into the last game. All right, Trevor gets the 7 to go. And Riker gets it into the gutter for the 10 pin. So that won't count. They'll get the score correction. All right, so looks like Jamie's going to go, starting the third frame. Looks pretty good. All right. Jamie at home in the pocket, striking the third. All right, Trevor gets the 3 and the 6. So open in the second. Elijah's going to go for the 4th, and there we go. High flush strike. So Brady needs this one. Keep it close. Oh, the 7 goes late. A little light. Leaves a 10 pin. All right, so Riker working on a double. And a ball change comes in high for him. 3-6. And Brady with another 10 pin, and he makes it. All right, so Dallas needs to put some strikes on the board. Storm had that double. Riker a little outside. That puts them at 84. Halfway through game number 2. So Dallas, a couple frames behind. And Roman coming in high. So a little transition, it looks like. So Jamie over on the left, not going to be affected by that. He's just got to make his shots, and that's exactly what he's doing. All right, Roman with the spare. Looks pretty good. Splits the 8-9. All right, so double Storm is walking away with this second game. But again, it's going to be total pins. And Trevor crosses over 6-10. And Riker with a 6-10 of his own. All right, Riker picks it up, and that's their 8th frame. Trevor didn't like it, but found some friction to keep it out of the gutter on the right. All right, so strike here by Brady would keep it within 2. And then they'll need some strikes later in the game. And Brady taps out the 10. All right, so Dallas behind by 2. That looks pretty good. Oh, and the 7 and 5 go late. 3 in a row. All right, so Dallas is going to need to string a few together. Storm's last open was in the 5th, so they can't afford any of those. So 6-10. Make this, we'll put them at 1-0-2 in the 6th, and then they'll be down by they'll be down by 10, actually 22, because they struck Storm struck in the 7th. But again, the last game is just a standard team game. So everyone bowls one game. So a chance to make up some pins. So Elijah found that hold in the middle. He's worried about it going through the nose. That left lane has some hold. All right, so Storm can go to 12. See who's going to go first. Going to be Trevor. Dallas can make a run. All right, Trevor with a 4-pin. Didn't like it. Off his hand. Making spares to stay in it. Name of the game. All right, so this is Elijah's fill shot. And gets 9 on the fill for 211. All right, so it's going to be Dallas to finish up the 8th here. And then the 9th and 10th. So they can go off the sheet for 201. And that would help their cause if they did that. Brady didn't like that. And there's the 710. So he tripped the 7 off the 10 earlier. All right, he gets 1, so 148, so they can get 178. So Team Storm will take the lead after this game, but again, next game everyone bowls. All right, so Roman with the strike, first shot in the 10th. That puts him at 379. And the handicap difference will be 12. Okay. Big shot. He's going to go for a ball change on the fill. All right, so they'll be in the 170s. They're at 389. All right, so 176, 397. All right, so Storm up by 19. And take away the handicap of 12. And it comes down to Storm up by 7. All right, so this last game, regular match. Everyone bowls 1 game. Total pins for all the games besides the winner. So they're getting the scores set up on the scoring unit for 3 bowlers, and they'll swap back and forth, alternate lanes. All right, so I think they're figuring out who's going to start where. Right, I think the higher seed has selection. It's Team Storm. They're going to start on the right lane, so they'll finish on the left, and that seems like a smart move based on what we've seen so far. And that crossover leaves a 10 pin for Elijah. And Trevor on the left lane. That looks pretty good. There he goes. All right, starting the lawnmower. And Elijah picks up the 10 pin. So spare in the first frame. All right, Brady in the pocket. His first frame. All right, Riker 3-6 comes in high. So again, 7 pin difference. Storm leading by 7. Looks like a good shot. Roman gets it out. Riker is going to make his spare. All right. Oh, and Elijah's shot was a foul on his spare attempt, so it'll be 9 out. All right, so Jamie's going to be the anchor. That looks pretty good. Yep. All right, so he's got the look. All right, Elijah needs a thumb. Sounds about right. All right, that was light. for the 2-5. That's Trevor, second frame, working on a strike. That's right early. Needs some push. Doesn't get it. All right, leaves a 6-7. All right, Elijah gets the 2 and the 5. It stays behind the foul line, so that counts. And Trevor going for it. Oh! All right, Riker needed some help on that. Crossed over. All right, Brady second frame. That is inside for that lane. He's going to need some help. All right, gets the 10 out at least. Still 3-6. Tough spare. So that might have held on the left lane, but not the right. All right, Riker gets it. And Brady chops the 3 off the 6. All right. All right, Jamie's got this figured out. Right lane, left lane. All right, Roman looking for the double. Oh, the messenger does not deliver. 10-pin. All right, Roman spares it up. All right, so Trevor starting the third frame. Gonna need some hold, and on the left lane, you'll get some hold. So strike in the third. And Elijah on 13. Looks light. Yeah, that 7-pin not gonna go. All right, so Brady with looks like a little adjustment inside. So to Reed, oh, clobbers it. All right, so bounces back after that open in the second, strike in the third. And Elijah, 7-pin, spares it up. And Riker will go first. He's the number 2 bowler. And flush pocket. That's Roman working on a spare. It's got some hold there. A little bit too much hold. Needs a 10-pin. All right, so Jamie's got a chance to open this match up. And that looks pretty good. All right, so we saw that a little earlier with the 3-8, where he tripped the 3 out late. He got the 3 this time, not the 8. So Team Storm here still up in the game. And Elijah, that was off spare, so strike in the 4th. Oh, Jamie hooked to an open. And Riker light, 245, not an easy one. All right, that might be right a little early. Oh, trips out the 10. All right. Trevor showing a little emotion. And Riker will pick that up perfectly. All right, so Brady looking for 2 in a row. Little double dribble. Messenger, 10 pin. All right, I don't know who's going to go first here. So, yeah, we got 2 anchors up. Number 3 bowler. Looks like Roman will step aside, let Jamie come up in the 11th. And that looks good. He likes it. Yep, no question. All right, we'll see if Roman can answer back. And that is light, 278. All right, so Trevor, it's a little inside. There's some hold on that left lane, but not enough to not leave a 4-10 on a double. All right, the spare is important. Oh, and he makes it. No problem. All right, Trevor looking to get 1 on a double.
Down here behind lanes 1 through 4, if we could move it down this way by 7 and 8. If you've got gear down by 1 through 4, let's get that move back over here, please.
Right, and Elijah playing the friction outside and using that to get the 10 out. All right, Brady working on the double. And just a touch light, that 7-pin not gonna fall. All right, Riker comes in high, 3-7. All right, so this one, you can slide that 3 over into the 7. So as far as big splits go, this is one of the more makeable ones. And there's a chance. Nope. All right, so clobbered the 3-pin. So, and right now, it's a tie game, tie match. And Jamie, again, styled in, strike machine. All right. Roman with the messenger. All right, so Elijah working on a double. So this is a big shot. Needs some push, doesn't get it. 3-6-10. All right, big shot for Elijah. Light trips out the 10. Huge. All right, Trevor wraps the 6 around the 10. All right, Riker, leaves the 3-7 again, but trips it out. Huge. All right, huge momentum shift in the game right there. Brady's going to need to snap this back to get any hope, and that is how you do it. All right, Jamie's been dialed in on this left lane, and he remains dialed in. He's got room out there. He's got room. All right, Dallas needs strikes on the board starting right now. And there's one right there. All right, so that's a double for Roman. All right, there's hold on the left lane, but not enough. Not enough. 6-10. All right, Roman some encouraging words to his teammate. All right, and Elijah steps out of it. But steps out of it and into 4 in a row. So this match getting away from Dallas. Trevor spares it up. All right, 5 pins. Big deflection. The ball took out the 9 pin. All right. Brady getting a handful. What? Wow. See what happened. Yeah, it's a little late on it. All right, so Brady picks up the 8. That's all you can do. So 3 frames to go. So Jamie's on 3 in a row. That is high Greek church. All right, so maybe a tiny window for Dallas. All right, let's look at that one. Check that rack. Holy cow. All right, that is just all but gonna do it for Dallas. Back-to-back 8-10s. All right, Trevor. All right, just a touch light, 4-7. All right, Elijah 8-10s here. All right, he got the 5 off. That helps. 2-4. All right, Trevor's gonna go out in the parking lot. Comes back. All right, Elijah spares it up. So Dallas down by 40. They just need strikes just like that. They're going to need to fill the board up with some X's. And they're going to need some help from Team Storm. So Dallas needs to win this game by 8. Okay. They're not just rolling over. All right, Riker making spares. Keeping pressure on. All right, so Jamie looking to come back after a Greek church. That looks inside as well. Is 247. All right, so Storm giving Dallas just hint of life. 4-pin. All right, so Dallas down by about 50, and with those 2 strikes they're working on, so they'll be down about 30. And Jamie picking that up. It's a big spare. Right, any spare that Team Storm can make to keep getting those bonus pins are going to be huge. All right, Trevor, 9th frame, working on the spare. That's right early. Found a friction spot and gets the 10 to go. Yeah, Riker with a 10-pin. Trevor with a 3-pin. All right, Riker pulls it. All right, Trevor gets it. So spare in the 9th for Trevor. So Dallas still down by 50 in this game. Got to fill the board with strikes just like that. Clutch, double. All right, need some hold, gets it. Messenger taken out, looked like the 9 and 10. That was huge. Roman needs huge strike right here. 9th frame inside, needs to hold. Not enough, leaves the 4-pin. All right, Trevor out on the 1 board, and that 7-pin not going to go. Roman picking up the 4-pin, and time just running out for Dallas. All right, Trevor hooked away at the 7-pin in the 10th. For 158. All right, Elijah lights. That 10 will not go. Brady, pound in the pocket, 3 in a row. That's Brady doing the work. Elijah pulls it outside into the channel. All right, so here's that help we were talking about. Brady needs it. Pressure player gets it. All right, Riker. That 7-pin won't go. So again, Dallas needs to win by 8. Win this game by 8. All right, Brady with 5 in a row, and that deserves its own pack of franks as Riker picks up a huge spare. So it's going to come down last ball, or last frame. Dallas needs to win by 8. So Riker. All right. Huge. Roman wraps a 10-pin. Right, and that is going to do it. Dallas won't be able to take the lead. There it is. All right, so Team Storm will advance to round 3 of the stepladder. All right, so that, again, will do it. Team Storm will advance. And they are going to bowl. They're going to bowl the Janitors in the next round. Jamie bringing the heat. All right, outstanding bowling by everyone out there. So as we wrap this up, we are going to take a break and cool off after that, and we'll be right back.
Congratulations to both of these teams. What a match. 586, 563 on the final. Very nice coming up in the total. Congratulations to our 4th place finishers. 2/3 Dallas Strikers. 4th place, $540 scholarships. We got some trophies back here. Let's get some pictures. going to turn the lanes back on.
They did not go easy on us. Get your picture. Yeah.
You don't get that first strike in the 10th. I don't know.
Yeah, I needed at least 180. I needed strike 9. And then the last one, I took one step and hesitated. But the last one didn't matter. It was over.
Our incoming team gets 2 balls on each lane.
Keep doing it. This is awesome. Oh, yeah, we will. Thank you, Gavin.
No. All right, we got gear over here. We need to get rid of. Who's got? Anybody got gear over here? $40 in scholarships, $180 apiece. Nice trophies. Congratulations. Parents, would you agree that everybody to the left early is missing a lot of great bowling?
good look on 12 compared to 11. I didn't really. He stood sharp on 12. Well, the first one on 12. Your first, second. Oh, no, yeah.
All right, looks like practice is over on 11 and 12. We got our incoming team, the Janitors. Join us. Matching up against Team Storm.
All right, so we're back. Third. Yeah, match number 3 of the step ladder. Winner here will move on to the championship match. All right, clearing some deadwood on 12. All right, okay, doing the bend at the knees. Slide it all the way back. Check that out again. Good form. All right. Bend at the knees. Back into the pit. Perfect. All right, so again, 2 Baker games on 1 on each lane, and then a regular team game. All right, so Elijah on 11, working on a strike. And that 4-pin will not fall. Ah, good strike on 12. All right, so it's the Janitors, the team on 12. I suppose because they clean house. Not sure. They're doing a good job right now. Gavin Taylor. All right, so Easton on 12, working on a double, 5th frame. Okay, little loft, getting it out on the lane. And it goes a little long, leaves a 2-pin. All right, Jamie on 11. Jamie was totally dialed in the last match. Gets the pocket, but a little light, leaves a 7-pin. All right, so Elijah, 7th frame. Oh, high flush. Gets the 4 to go. So Shelby shooting at a 3-6. After an open, needs the mark, gets it. All right, so the Janitors. 60. All right, so I forgot who it was, working on the difference here. So the Janitors get 20 pins in handicap. And Team Storm gets 13. All right, so Easton, 8th frame. right, so it looks like Elijah's going to go first. He's on a double. So he can strike out for 196. Needs some hold, gets it. All right, Gavin. Oh, almost a 4-9, just a little bit high. All right, so Gavin makes the spare. So and he can strike for 193. And he does. Gets the 7-pin out late. 196 for Team Storm. And the Janitors. All right. Looked like might have been a ball change there for 191. All right, so they'll switch lanes in another game of Baker. All right, with the handicap that'll be added in at the end, that puts the Janitors up by 1. All right, Elijah's going to start off the match for Team Storm. That looks good. All right. A touch light, but gets the 10-pin to go. Bounces the 6 off the wall. All right, Riker in the pocket. Second frame. And Gavin light bucket. All right, Jamie, that's light, mixes them up. No 7-pin though. All right, Gavin picks it up.
It's just don't work. I'm gonna put a piece of wrist tape on my wrist.
All right, so Elijah up. Easton missing to the right. 1, 2, 4, 8. All right, light. Oh, that 10-pin won't go. 6-pin tries to come out of the gutter, take it out, is denied. Important spare, picks it up. 6 spare, 6 spare. All right, Elijah, the 10-pin. Oh, pulls it. All right, so Shelby up. Left lane. So opportunity here to make a move and close the gap. And comes in high. Leaves a 6-10. Riker over here comes in high. And he just leaves the 6-pin. Ah, Shelby chops the 6 off the 10. Riker gets the 3 or the 6 to go. He's pretty happy about it. All right, so Gavin Taylor, and he'll start the 4th frame. Gavin, the youth record holder, an 829 series. Ah, and that 6-pin not coming out of the gutter. 10-pin stands. Jamie inside on that, crosses over, solid 8. Thought he had it. If you're gonna miss, miss big. All right, so Gavin at the 10-pin. All right, picks it up. All right, so Jamie picks up the 8-pin. All right, Easton with a little loft. Gets the 7-pin to go. First strike of the game for the Janitors here on the left. All right, Easton just ignoring the front part of the lane, just throwing the ball over it. So again, so many games played on this pair. Elijah rocking the 10-pin. All right, and Shelby looking good. Just a little bit high, 4-pin. Riker. All right, got the 2 out, but 5-7 split. All right, big spare for Shelby. And she's going to make it. Riker, you slide that 5 into the 7. Cannot. All right, it puts Team Storm at 144. All right, Easton, 8th frame on a strike, playing the loft game, and it's working. Double. All right, Elijah, first shot in the 10th. Light. Too light for the 10-pin to go. All right, Shelby, good shots. Sends them back. 3 in a row. Janitors take the lead. All right, Elijah 9 out in the 10th. Team Storm finished with a 172. All right, Gavin working on 3 in a row. All right, 4. The 9 goes late. But this is just lead building. Just trying to build the lead going into the last game, which is just standard game. Everyone bowls one game. Right, Gavin picks up the 4-pin, so he will get a fill shot. He's going to go for a little different look, get a different piece of equipment. So they're at 192, can go 202. And again, this decides who will face the Bowling Buddies team. Oh, playing with the channel out on the 1 board. But he hangs on for 199. So 199 to 172.
All right, that's the conclusion of our 2 Baker matches. How about a nice hand for these 2 teams? They're keeping it close. Hello? You here? Can you hear me? Thank you, Jasmine. All right, this is where it gets real. Traditional game. U12s have the handicap, but they've still been keeping it a match. You've enjoyed watching these young bowlers compete all day long. Let's make some noise for them.
All right, so the Janitors up by 29, including handicap. So Storm needs to win this game by 30.
$1,140 in scholarship. So 600 for first, or for the advancer, 540.
Right, and as we roll into this final game of the semifinal match, if you haven't already, be sure click that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, click the notification bell. You'll know whenever we go live. And also, you can share the stream if you got some bowlers out there. Family members be interested, friends, family, complete strangers. You can share the stream on 8, 10, on 11. Another one. All right, third, 8, 10. All right. All right, so a couple splits, couple opens to start. All right, so again, Team Storm. Oh, Shelby in the pocket, first shot. And they're going to alternate lanes here, so just standard game, team bowling. All right, Jamie, high flush. All right, Gavin. He's not going to 8-10 with that. That ball is taking out the 8-pin. All right, Elijah, 9-pin won't go. And his ball took out the 8-pin, but left the 9. All right, so Riker with a strike. All right, Elijah picked it up. All right, Jamie sending the messenger around. All right, Easton in the pocket again with the loft game. All right, Elijah light, 2-pin. All right, Shelby outside, needs to hook, light. Elijah picks up the 2-pin. Stays clean, 9 spare, 9 spare. Right, so Shelby with a 5 count on a strike. Count's going to be important on this. You can slide the head pin over to the 10. Not quite, so open in the second. All right. Gavin getting a light mixer, getting a 7 to go for the double. Riker working on a strike, and he gets another one. Strike in the third. Easton comes in high, gets the 10 out, 4-7. All right, Jamie on 12. All right, 3 in a row. Oh, needs to push. Right, Elijah 2-4-8. All right, Shelby looking to come back after an open third frame. That needs to cross over. It does. 3-5-6. Elijah going for the spare. Cannot convert. And Shelby gets it. Spare in the third. Gavin looking for 3 in a row. Gets it. Oh, found the friction outside. All right, Riker with a 10 pin. All right, Riker picking it up. Shelby coming in a little light. 2-4. All right, so Jamie's shooting a 7 pin and pulls it to open in the 4th. Gavin looking to open up a gap with 4 in a row, and he gets it, splits the 8-9. Right, and Elijah, 7 pin won't go. Riker in the pocket. And Elijah 7 pin picks it up. All right, Jamie comes back after his open, strike in the 5th. All right, Easton picks it up. All right, Elijah 5th frame working on a spare. And high, oh, gets the 7 outs. He's the 6-10. All right, Shelby 5th frame working on a spare. Crosses over, 6-10. All right, so again, Team Storm needs to win this game by 30. All right, Elijah picks it up. All right, Shelby picks it up. All right, Gavin, 4 in a row, looking for the front 5. And is outside, into the friction, gets it out. All right, so Riker stepping up. 6th frame, working on a strike. He needs some friction. Not quite enough, a little bit light. Flat 10. Easton flat 10. Oh, last second hook. Missed the 10 pin. All right, Jamie. Jamie's been huge tonight for his team, and there he is. Splits the 8-9 from the left side for 2 in a row. All right, Shelby splitting the 8-9. Right, Elijah's inside, but still there's that hold in the middle on the left. Still there from the last match. How long will that hold up? Gavin looking for the front 6. That 4-pin will not go. All right, Gavin picking up the 4-pin. When the lanes come on, let's hear it for the silvery dulcet tones of the commentator. Well, thanks, John. Appreciate it. Riker light. Oh, gets the 7 out. Leaves a 10. Done. Everyone interested in youth bowling, make sure to go check out When the Lanes Come On for some good tournament vlogs. All right, Riker picks up the 10-pin, huge spare. All right, Easton needs some hook, gets it. All right, Jamie working on a double. Right there. Jamie just not giving up the pocket. 3 in a row. Shelby on 11. Needs that hold on the left. Gets it. Gets the 4-7 out late. And Elijah pulls it. Some early friction, crosses over 1-3-9. Gavin on 11. Right, a little bit high, but still he's got 279 possible. Oh, Elijah with the deflection. Riker picking it up in the 8th. So again, Team Storm here on the left lane needs to win the match by 30, or win the game by 30 to take the match. Easton on 12. Oh, the one board. Leaves the 6-10. All right, the winner of this match goes to the championship final. Jamie way outside, but gets the friction out there. Jamie's got the world. Can't miss. All right, huge spare. Pulls it. And Elijah needs some hold. Gets it at left lane. Still the hold in the middle. All right, Shelby from the Janitors. On a double. Oh. Just a little light. 4-7-10. All right, so Shelby gets 2 on the strike. So going for count on a strike. You don't want to lose 2 pins by missing 1 or missing them all together. All right, so Gavin comes in high. That messenger goes behind the 3-6-10. All right, so Team Storm all working on strikes in the 8th. Huge spare for Gavin. Picks it up. Clutch spare. All right, Easton crosses over, gets a break. Riker, 6-pin clobbers the 10. Huge frame for Team Storm. All right, Jamie on 4 in a row. All right, Shelby's going to go first on 11. 9th frame on an open. That looks good. Flat 10. All right, Jamie just all smiles. He's loving this. Pressure situation. Needs some hook, light. 5 in a row. Jamie Duty with 5 strikes in a row. That is a pack of Franks. 5 strikes in a row, pack of Franks. So Shelby hangs on for the 10. All right, so Elijah, Team Storm, looking to get all the team on a double. Flat 10. All right, Gavin left lane. That's a little more inside. Finds the hold. All right, Elijah gets it out into the channel. Riker tries to roll the 5, does not work. All right, Riker looking to split the 4-5. There's a chance. All right, gets the 5 in the 10th. Ryan Easton, big shot, needs it, gets it. So on a double. Jamie already on 5 in a row, looking for a 6-pack as inside, but he likes it. He's got 5 boards down lane to work with. All right, Easton, second shot in the 10th. Gets it out. All right, so he can finish with 180. Jamie finished with 267. Walking it out. Oh, the 6-pin getting the 10 to go. All right, and Easton coming in light, finished with 177. All right, so again, Storm needs to win by 30. And high flush, 267. All right, Shelby with the first one. So she can finish with 185. Elijah gonna pop up, so Janitors will know what they need if it's even in the cards. All right, Shelby light. 278. All right, and Elijah flat 10. All right, so they can get to 619. All right, so 589. And, oh, the messenger doesn't do it. So he can make this for 580. Makes it. All right, so needs 7 with the handicap all put together. Gets it. That might be a tie. We'll see. We got to add it together.
Wow. What a match. 9 $9.99 to $10.11 total. Moving on, the Janitors.
All right, so the Janitors move on by 11.
Congratulations, Team Storm. Third place. $600 scholarship. And we got some third place trophies for you. Let's get into a presentation. We're going to bring in Bowling Buddies B. That's going to be our next match, our final match.
All right, so the final match,
Ladies and
Team
gentlemen, give you
Bowling
an idea of
Buddies.
Some of the best youth bowlers in the state of Oklahoma.
Eric
And
Jones,
bowling today, they've been at it
Keegan
since
Alexander,
today. Some of them
Alex
10 o'clock.
Westring bowling for the championship.
Some of the best bowling. We're in our final match. Up for grabs.
It's Eric Jones, PBA regional champion.
$750 in
Keegan
scholarships.
Alexander, developmental team USA.
You wanna hang around, come down
And Alex
watch some
Westring has been killing it today, and he and his family wrote the book, Bowling Buddies, inspiring this tournament best of the best. All right, so incoming team gets 2 shots each lane. As we wait for that, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. All right, so as the number 1 seeds, the Bowling Buddies, take their warm-up shots. We'll just let you know the prize fund added to by Southwest Gold, Bolero, all the sponsors out here. Payout for the first place team, $3,000. That's $1,000 each. Second place, $750 for the team. Third place, $600 for the team. Fourth place, $540. Fifth place, $480. Sixth place, $360. And seventh place, $225. For a total of nearly $6,000. That all goes into their scholarship smart fund to use in higher education and other authorized purposes. All right, so as they get this figured out, and they'll get started again. 2 Baker matches, 1 on each lane, and then standard team game. And they're going to get fired off. Let's go. All right, so Eric Jones leading off the Bowling Buddies with a strike. All right, Gavin Taylor coming in high, 3-6. Alex Westring. All right, goes through the nose with a split. So the Janitors get 32 handicap. Bowling Buddies get 46 handicap. They'll be added to the last game. So that's a 14-pin difference, if my math is correct. Frequently it is not. Gavin picking up the spare in frame number 1. Alex looking to slide that 4-pin over. Gets the field goal instead. All right, so Easton had the loft game going previously. See if he sticks with that, and he does. Gets it down about 10 feet. All right, so Keegan playing in front of the ball return. And a little bit light. Again, lots of games. I've lost count, but well over 20 games played on this pair since it was last conditioned. So, and they are AMF lanes, so a lot of built-in friction to begin with. All right, so Keegan picking up the 10-pin. All right, Shelby coming in light. And Eric Jones on the right lane. That 7-pin goes. Check it out. The late messenger rolling off the right wall, coming across. All right, Alex coming in a little light. All right, so Easton, 5th frame, working on a strike for the Janitors. You can see that hook spot right about 35 feet. That ball just gets into a roll instantly. All right, Keegan coming in high flush. All right, Easton getting enough the 10-pin spare in the 5th, puts him at 83. All right, Eric in the pocket on the left side, double, 7th frame. All right, Shelby, 6th frame, working on a spare. Looks pretty good, and it is. All right, so Alex working on the double. Oh, and in the pocket, getting him out 3 in a row. All right, Gannon getting the double. All right, so Keegan going for 4 in a row. Hard to tell what lane he's on. He's on the right lane, and it's the washout. 1, 2, 4, 10. All right, so Easton, 8th frame, is on 2 in a row. Lights, 7-pin stands. All right. Oh, tripping out the 10. Bouncing it off the back. There you go. Easton getting a little bit inside with it. Puts him at 150. All right, so still 2 up on the Bowling Buddies. And that went a little long with a 3-9. All right, Shelby needs that to hook. Lights, 2, 4, 5. All right, Eric Jones shooting at the 3-9. And he's going to pick that up, no problem. So he'll get a fill shot. They can go 186. And Shelby splits the 4-5 perfectly. Foundation frame. All right, Eric comes up a little high on that one for 185 for the Bowling Buddies. All right, Gavin gets the first one in the 10th. Can go 2-0 for a 15-pin lead. And that would catch them up on handicap and give them the lead by 1 in the match. That got out to the friction. Oh, and trips the 4-pin. Second shot in the 10th for a strike. So a strike here gives them the lead in the match by 1. 9 will tie it up. Anything less, they're still behind. And it's less. All right, so 197. So that's 12. So they will be down by 2 in the match.
Ready? Going into Baker match 2.
So they'll switch lanes, go into Baker match 2. All right, Eric Jones starting it off for the Bowling Buddies. First shot on the left lane. Eric, the only lefty left. He leaves a 7-pin. Oh, Gavin, first shot in the 10th, sending 10 in the pit. All right, Eric picks up the spare. So Easton taking his first shot for the Janitors. Crosses over, slides the 9-pin back on the crossover for the double. Alex coming in a little high, 2, 4, 7. I'm sorry, Alex is a lefty. So Eric and Alex, 2 lefties on the same team. All right, Shelby light, 10-pin. And is that going to push? Will not, just a little inside. Shelby going for the 10-pin, picks it up. All right, so Keegan playing deep inside. Oh, and the 7-pin doesn't go. Looks a little confused by that. 4-7-10 split. Gavin comes up high. Avoids the split. The 3-6. Keegan tries to get that 6-pin over into the 7. Cannot do it. So 2 opens for the buddies. Let's call them the buddies. So Gavin, big spare. Gets it. So double 9 spare, 8 spare for the Janitors. Eric Jones looks good. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so first strike of this game for the buddies. Oh, not getting the 9-pin on this one. All right, Alex playing deep inside on the left. All right, playing the fallback. It's the 9 to fall. 3, or I'm sorry, the 6 stays up. All right, and again, this championship match taking place here in Edmond, Oklahoma. AMF Boulevard. $3,000 of scholarship money on the line. Alex picking up the spare. All right, Shelby needs some hook. Gets the 2-8 to go late. Holy cow. All right. Keegan playing in front of the imaginary ball return and gets the 10 pin to go. Bounces the 6 off the wall. All right, Gavin paralyzes the 5 pin, hitting it from left side, hitting it from the right side, getting it to go. All right, Eric Jones. All right, getting the double in the 7th. All right, so East in 8th frame, working on a double. And try and maintain this lead over the bowling buddies. Eric Jones, Keegan Alexander, and he gets it. And Alex Westring. Alex popping up quickly, saying, yeah, I'm going to get a strike of my own. And he, oh, is it going to roll it? It will not. Almost just a little bit high. Leaves a 7 pin. Right, Shelby going for 4 in a row. That's further inside than we've seen before. And she gets the carry on the crossover for 4 in a row. Alex shooting at the 7 pin. It's going to push, and he gets it. Sparing up the 8th frame after a double. All right, so Gavin stepping up in the 10th frame. Working on 4 in a row. That is long. 2-4-5. Just amped up on that one. See if we can get a read how fast that was. 18.3. All right. Keegan getting the pin action in the 9th. All right, so Eric can step up, close the gap down. All right, Gavin clutch spare. So the Janitors can go 233. And Bowling Buddies can go 201. And trips the 10 Messenger City for 233. All right, so after this Baker game, there'll be a regular game. Everybody bowls a game. That's where you can make big inroads. So the Janitors already made up the handicap on the buddies. That looks good. Oh, and the 7 pin doesn't fall. So I'll give him a max score of 190. All right, Eric picks it up, so that is 190. So now we're going to go into regular game. We'll figure out the gaps.
Right, here we are.
All right, so the Janitors have
Games are done. We're going into
462.
one final game. $55 pins separate these two teams, not counting the handicap. So here we go. Our final game for the best of the best tournament.
All right, so 41. 41. All right, so Alex comes in high, 247. All right, so the buddies need to win this game by 41 to tie, 42 to win. All right, Alex going after the spare, and he gets it. All right, Easton just clipping the 10 pin, getting the left side of it. All right, so Keegan back in front of the ball return. All right, finding the friction out on the one board. Strike his first frame. Right, Shelby, the 610. All right, Eric, oh, stone 8. All right, so Eric picking up the 8 pin. All right, Gavin clobbering the 8 pin. Gavin's not going to leave an 8 pin doing that. That ball plowed it over. All right, so Alex, second frame. That looks pretty good. Crosses over 4 pin. All right, Easton. Second frame. Needs to hook, light, 2-5. Alex picking up his 4 pin. Ryan Easton going after the spare in the second frame. And chops it. Chops the 2 off the 5. All right, that looked a little bit more inside. It was. Found that hold in the middle we've been seeing all night. Goes a little long, leaves a 10 pin. All right, Shelby, second frame. Wow, just a little high. Got out of trouble, leaves a 4 pin. Keegan, 10 pin. And makes it no problem. All right, Shelby going for the 8-pin, nails it. All right, Eric working on a spare. Got a handful of that one. Came back into the pocket. Strike in the second. Gavin comes in high, 3-10. All right, Gavin gets the 3. Leaves the 10 open in the second. All right, so the scores for the game will be accurate, 84 to 89. The total at the bottom won't be because they switched pairs, or they switched lanes in the Baker match. All right, Easton, 3, 6, 9, 10. And Alex sending him 10 back in the pit. High flush. Strike in the third. Alex, 8 years old. Got several more years left in the U12. All right, so Easton. All right, gets it wide into the right channel. That gives him 33 in the third. Keegan again in front of the ball return. Likes it. Just a little bit long. Wraps a 10-pin. All right, Shelby inside on that. 3-pin. All right, so Keegan shooting at another 10. And that one gets it. Looked like it might fall off the edge. Hung on. Got the spare. Shelby going for a spare. Hooking at it. Risky. Picks it up. All right, so Shelby staying clean in this last game. Eric, third frame, working on a spare. Well, that looks pretty good. He gets it. So again, $3,000 on the line for the team. And Gavin gets a handful. All right, gets out of the 3-6-10, leaves just the 3-pin. All right, so the bowling buddies have made up the gap. And Eric on a double, and Alex with a strike in the third. Buddies take the lead back. 3 frames into the last game. That 9-pin. Wow, will not fall. Alex not wasting a moment. 2, 4, 8. All right, each player's gotta stay clean. Can't give away those bonus pins. And another one in to the right gutter. All right. Oh, thought he had it. The 4-pin doesn't go. All right, so Alex 67 in the 4th. Shelby working on a spare. It looks like a better shot. It is. Sends them all back. Clutch shot. Oh, Keegan, a handful of that. It takes off 3, 6, 10. Gavin nails it. Strike in the 4th.
I changed my hand position. I moved my hand to the side of the ball.
All right, Keegan gets it. All right, so Alex playing the deep inside line. Use an angle to create some hold in this high friction lane surface. And he comes up a little bit high, 2-4. And Eric using speed to create hold. All right, Alex with the spare. All right, so Easton, 5th frame. Switch over to him, right, on 11. There you go, that's a better shot. Comes in light. All right, gets the 7 out, leaves just the 2, 4, 5. All right, Keegan, another handful, gets the 6, 10 to go, leaves the 3. All right, Easton gets the 2-pin to take the 5 out. And Easton's back on the board, spare in the 5th. Keegan picks up the 3-pin. All right, Shelby, 5th frame on a strike. That is inside, needs to hold, doesn't. 6, 7. All right, tide turned in this match. Eric on 3 in a row, 5th frame. That looks pretty good. 4 in a row, 5th frame. As the bowling buddies extend their lead halfway through. Final game. All right, so Gavin needs a strike to get the momentum back going their way, and he does with authority. Puts the spare ball down on a chair. Doesn't plan on using that for the rest of the game. All right, Easton 6 frame, working on a spare. That is left all the way. Oh, Alex. Alex playing the hold in the middle. All right, so Easton got 4 on the spare. Can just hit the pocket here to pick this up, and he does. All right, so 66 on a spare in the 6th. Alex going after a 7-pin. I don't know if that'll get there. Will not. To Alex, open in the 6th. All right, Shelby, oh, a 4, 5, 2 splits in a row. She's picked this up before. See if she can do it again. All right, so Keegan a little more inside, still a handful of it. Leaves a 2, 4, 5. Shelby 2, 4, 5. And she's going to get 1. All right, she gets the 5-pin. To open in the 6th. And Keegan wraps the 2 around the 4. To open in the 6th. So some life left in the Janitors. So Gavin up on 12. That is a little fast. 2, 8. All right, so Eric 4 in a row can take command of the game and the match with a strike here. And he gets it. That's 5 strikes in a row. That's a pack of Franks. 5 strikes in a row. Eric Jones with a pack of Franks. All right, so Eric's got 290 possible. Don't see any signs of him struggling or missing. All right, Easton with a careful approach wants to label this, and he does. Oh, the 6 won't take out the 10, but much better shot. All right, and Alex in the pocket, 7-pin. So again, 41 pins the difference. Buddies need to win by 41. That'll be a tie. Oh, man. All right, Easton, just that last second hook. These lanes just filled with friction. And you see that friction there. Alex getting it to hold on to get that 7-pin out. So clutch spares. All right, Shelby looking to come back after 2 splits, 2 opens. She's going to need that to cross over and get some help. All right, she won't roll the 3-pin. All right, so Keegan going with a different approach, just trying to laser it up 10, and he does. With much better results. All right, so if Eric can stay online, and if that's going to work for Keegan, we'll see on the left lane if that works. Just a 20-mile-an-hour bullet down the 10 board. And Shelby gets it right into the channel. All right, so Eric, 5 in a row. Looking for 6 in a row. This would really stamp authority on game and the match. And that, wow, that was outside early. Came back. Big strike. Gavin needs this one. Gets it. All right, so Buddy's up by probably about 100. So as it stands, it's about a 60-pin lead in the match. All right, Easton's trying to settle down, make a good shot. Back with the loft game, crosses over. Messenger takes out the 10. Needed that. That was huge. All right. And Alex keeps sparing, not giving the Janitors any room. So they've got to strike or they don't catch up. All right, so Shelby looking to hit the pocket here. Just a little high last second. Checks up. 6-10. All right, Keegan looking for some pins. Not getting them. Shelby will step up, spare up her 8th frame. Yeah, 8th frame and gets it outside. All right. And Gavin will step up in the 8th. For the Janitors. They need some strikes. And the left lane is broken. All right, Gavin labeling it for a double in the 8th. And they need strikes on the board. Eric's on 290 pace. It's like Keegan's found a line, just throwing bullets up 10. All right, so it looks like Keegan's going to get some pins, and he will not. So again, you're watching the first annual Best of the Best Youth Bowling Tournament. Trios. Each team has a U12, a U15, and a U18 member. In the Baker matches, the U12 get handicapped. They've all bowled at least 3 games of qualifying to try and make it into the top 5. We've had a step ladder. And we're in the final game of the final match. Janitors came into this last game with a 41-pin lead. The Buddies have made up that and more in the 8th frame. And, oh, almost closer. And that's worse. All right, so as I get that sorted out, we are going to take a break, and we'll be back when we get some pins. All right, we got pins on the left lane. It's on the right cycle. Keegan wondering if it's safe to shoot at these. Seems like he's going to go for it. What could go wrong? All right, so he's going to maintain that 20-mile-an-hour bullet up 10. And that one was up 12, so that's the risk of playing it straight like that. Doesn't give you as much room, so he got that just a board or two inside. It goes through the nose. He avoided the split, but leaves the 4-7. And at this point, if Alex is doing that with a big strike, that may have taken the wind out of the sails. But if the buddies can just keep striking, that's all they'll need to do. All right, so Eric looking for 7 in a row. That looks pretty good. Oh, okay, a little bit long, 7 pin. All right, and Eric makes the spare. Spare in the 8th, puts him at 199. All right. Oh, Easton's going to go first. All right, so Easton, 9th frame. It's on a strike. They need to put strikes on the board. That needs to push. Comes in high, 6-10. All right, so Keegan struck on the right lane. All right, and he finds a line, getting that one outside into the friction, just under 20 miles an hour. And if he's got room to the right, look out. It's going to be lights out. All right, so Easton picking up the spare in the 9th. All right, it looks like the Janitors are going to need to make up about 60 pins. In 5 frames. All right, Morgan Lights, another 2, 4, 5. Eric can really take command, shut the door right here. And that's Lights. Oh, the splits. 3, 7, 9 split. All right, so Eric's got a backup ball in his skill set. He might throw a backup ball at this and try and slide that 3 over into the 7. He's on a spare, so he's not going to lose count. And looks like he might do that. Yep. All right. Oh, and gets the hard one. Gets the 9. Leaves the 3, 7. All right. So the Janitors need to go off the sheet, and 2, 4, 5's not going to do it. Say they're going to need to go off the sheet and get some help from the buddies. So right now it is over 100 pins. So they need to make up 60 in this last frame.
Best of the best tournament.
So Alex on a strike, 10th frame. So you're going to get some crossover action. All right, 2, 4, 7. Tough one, especially for a lefty. All right, Easton strike spare. Looks like he may have found something out there, struck on this lane last time, and just comes in a little high, missing the 3-pin. He's a 3, 6, 9, 10. And Alex, oh, just can't believe it. Can't believe it. All right, so that puts him at 161. Again, Alex, 8 years old, shooting a 161 out here. Oh, I can't believe that 10-pin did not fall. All right, so Keegan working on a strike. Oh, gets the 7-pin out. And just a little high on that lane before. Comes a little high again. But the 6, 10. And Shelby on the right. That looks pretty good. That is good. All right, so the Janitor's not rolling over. All right, so Keegan picked up the spare. 10 on the fill. And that is going to do it. So Eric Jones, Keegan Alexander, Alex Westring are going to be your champions in the first ever Best of the Best tournament. Gavin will step up, have a chance to go 244. No, I'm sorry. Eric has a chance to step up and go 244. Gavin go 213. All right, Gavin with the first one in the 10th. Alex with the first one in the 10th. A little fist bump there, some sportsmanship between the top two teams for today. Long day So some of these teams out here bowling the first squad at 10 a.m. So 12 hours of bowling in that 4-pin. It's not going to go down for Gavin. And Eric, a little light, but gets it to go. So he's going to go in the 240s. All right, so Gavin picks up the spare 203. All right, Eric with the backup and almost, and leaves a 5-pin. Doesn't get a chance to shoot at it. All right, but that will be enough for the Bowling Buddies to be the overall champions today in the Best of the Best tournament here in Edmond, Oklahoma. AMF Boulevard. All right, we're going to get the totals, and we're going to move the camera around, and we'll be back in a second.
Congratulations. Runner-up finishers, second place, the Janitors. Easy Wilder, Shelby Morris, Kevin Taylor. $750 in scholarship money, $250 apiece. It's their trophy presentation. All the hype. Don't you think best of the best? We got the best of the best right here. Bowling Buddies, Alex Western, Keith Alexander, Eric Jones, $3,000 in scholarship money. How about that? We're going to have some cool trophies. We're going to make those presentations now as well. This time next year, we do the best of the best. We're doing $5,500 in scholarships. I had a great job with the kids. Thanks so much. Be safe. Go listen to them.
All right, so that does it for the Best of the Best Tournament 2021. Thanks, everyone, for watching. great bowling out there. Congratulations to all the competitors and the winners, Bowling Buddies out there. So be sure to pick up a copy of the Bowling Buddies. Stop by a bowling center today. Not today. Tomorrow. Stop by a bowling center and be cool and go bowl.